Hello. I hope we're all doing well. Today we're going to listen once more to one of my audio recordings. This one is called Strength. Once again, it was recorded in the car. Um, so you're going to hear some extra stuff. Please forgive me if we can get past that. The message I think is a really, really powerful message. And I really want to share it with you. If I knew how to edit it, I would have edited the extra stuff out, but I don't know how to do that. So we're going to listen to it. So just bear with me with the extra that you hear in the recording. Once again, it's called Strength. Strength. Strength is more than just a physical ability to do something, to move something. Strength is far, far greater than that. Strength is mental. The mental ability to get through, past, or over something. It's easy to push yourself beyond your physical limits. Most anyone can do that. Very few people have the ability to push themselves beyond their mental limit. On a continuous basis with little or no help. When I think of strength, I think of the heart and the soul of a person, perseverance, endurance through good and bad. The unwillingness to break, even in the roughest, most difficult circumstances. It takes strength to speak out against something you don't like. Because it's so easy to be silent and allow things to just pass without resolution. It takes strength to admit when you're right and when you're wrong, especially when you're wrong. Very little strength is used to take acceptance and ownership when you're right. Most times that runs over into a boastful admission instead of what it should naturally be, a humble acceptance that this time I was right, knowing that next time I may not be. It's a humility in everything that we do. That takes strength, being humble. Exercising humility takes strength. When you're wrong, a certain amount of energy goes into your pride. Whereas you don't want to admit that you were wrong. You don't want to take ownership that what you did or said was incorrect. That it may have hurt someone. It may have caused some injustice. So we take the back seat and allow our wrongs to be unrecognized. Not in our eyes, because we know in the eyes of others. If they don't see it, I'm not going to say anything about it. It's the attitude, the mentality, which is a very bad mentality to have. Not good at all. Take ownership of everything that you do, good and bad, right or wrong, or indifferent. Your strength builds when you acknowledge your rights and wrongs in your own life and decisions that you've made in your own life. Your strength builds in acceptance of those decisions. Your strength builds when you make better decisions knowing outcomes because you've already experienced certain things. It builds your strength. Not only does it build your strength, it builds the character of who you are and the core of who you are. We must get out of this false pretense that strength is a physical aspect and it's the greatest aspect. It's not. The greatest aspect of strength is your mental. Because if you're mentally strong, you can defeat, you can overcome, you can avoid anything that comes your way. Because your mental strength is at its peak. From learning, from experiences, not only experiences that you've experienced, things that you've experienced, things that other people have experienced. It's vital to listen. That's a strength, listening, because it's easy to talk. We all want to give lip service. We all have an opinion. But when you sit back and you think about it, in the course of your day, the things that you talk about, the things that you have such a great opinion on, probably only 10% of it was worth saying, or even worth thinking. Right? So we have to exercise our strength in listening more frequently. We have to withstand from idle talk. This talking. Let's talk about the things that mean the most, because see, those are the things that we don't talk about. And it baffles me how the roles have reversed, that we want to talk about these insignificant things, but we don't want to talk about the things that's most important in life, the things that's life-changing, the things that's impacting us and other people. We don't want to sit and talk about those things. We have to change our perception of what things are. Because the perception of strength is wrong. I can go, I can get my weights, I can go run, jog, I can do anything, build my body up, lift my weight and more, right? What good does it bring me if I can't sit down and have a meaningful, productive conversation with someone about things that, are you gonna go? Okay, no, please just stay there because you lost. About things that don't mean anything. Go ahead, babe. Go ahead. Go ahead. I'll wait for you. You go too. They fine. You gonna go? You gonna go? You're welcome. You're welcome. What good does it bring us? You avoid important topics. You avoid coming to your spouse to talk about things that affect the marriage, things that's bothering you, things that will potentially cause problems and harm to the marriage. You don't want to talk about those things, but you're stronger than an ox. What good does that bring you when your household is weak and it's stemmed with you and your weakness mentally? What good does it bring you if you can't communicate with your children and help them to resolve issues in their lives because you're too mentally weak to, one, take time out of your schedule, to, two, listen, to, three, put yourself in their shoes and understand, and four, try to find a resolution to what their issue is, to give them some sound advice, which in turn help them to start building their mental strength. So we wonder why these children are weak mentally, because the parents are weak mentally. If the parents don't constantly talk, say, I told you, I'm not going to tell you again, well, you have to continue to tell them. The lesson is learned in the persistence of teaching it. If you just give up, the lesson will never be learned. So we have to get our mental strength in check. Because right now, the vast majority of us are weak. And this is a great problem in the communities that we live in. And it will continue to be a problem because we're raising children that will in turn be weak. You don't have to argue. Say what you gotta say, leave it alone, let it be that. Indulging in debates that's not healthy, that's not healthy. It adds to your weakness. It takes away from your strength. Every battle is not yours to fight, whether you're in the middle of it or not. But your mental strength will teach you that when to walk away, when to stay, when to speak, and when not to speak. So you have to have some understanding. You have to. Let's find our mental strength. Let's not abandon our physical strength because we will someday need that too. But every day we need our mental strength. Every single day. So we must find it. Yep, every single day. So I'm just going to apologize again, you know. But I just want y'all to think about that strength and how you perceive it, what it means to you versus what it really is. It's real. So I think I'll just leave you with that. Okay? Until the next time, MJK.